Hello people of Earth, I'm SKDale and welcome to my show. So there are a lot of items in the Pokemon franchise. Like so many that I would actually be impressed if anyone knew all of them. After looking through a list of them throughout the years, I found a few that you may have forgotten about or just ones that have really odd effects. So anyways, I think it's time that we look at some of the strangest items throughout the main series Pokemon games. The first two items that I want to talk about are the red card and the eject button. Back in Black and White, I'd always see these items in the battle subway and just be super confused by them, but I never had the urge to spend some of my battle points on them. I was a bit lazy and or impatient back in the day. Both of these items will only work if the holder is hit by a physical contacting move, things like tackle and body slam. If it's the eject button, then the holder will be switched out, sort of like U-turn. The red card, instead of switching you out, will force away your opponent, kinda like the move Roar. As admittedly cool as they are in concept, they aren't the best in practice. If hit by a non-contact move, they'll be absolutely useless, and unless you have a really gimmicky strategy, you're better off using regular moves that do the exact same effect than these things. Another set of really weird items are the scarves. And no, I'm not talking about the silk scarf or the choice scarf. Those are just too normal, you see. I'm talking about the blue, green, pink, red, and yellow scarves. So, what do you guys think these will do? Power up a certain type of attack, kind of like the silk scarf? Or, ooh, maybe even boost the stats of a certain type of Pokemon? No, not at all actually. In fact, they are, believe it or not, absolutely useless in battle. And outside of battle too. They only have a use inside of contests, you see, where they boost a certain condition of the holder, kind of like beauty, coolness, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I never really cared about contests, so I didn't even know these items existed, to be honest. You know, Gen 6 introduced some really cool items into the game. Things like the Assault Vest, the Weakness Policy, and of course all the Megastones, they're all really useful in battle. Then there's things like the Snowball and the Luminous Moss. Yes, there actually is an item called the Snowball. The Snowball raises the holder's attack by 1 if they get hit by an Ice type attack, while the Luminous Moss will raise their special defense by 1 if they get hit by a Water type attack. So, in order for these items to work, you need to get hit by a very specific type of attack, which doesn't even prevent the move from doing damage, and then, even if you do survive it, you get such a little reward that you might as well just use a Swords Dance or a Calm Mind and you've gotten better results. Even when you consider that they're absolutely useless, these items are obtained in such a weird and stupid method that I doubt anyone even knew these existed. You have to use a certain type of attack when there's a certain type of rock or object in the background of a battle when you're in a certain type of area. How was anyone supposed to find that out? So I think that we covered a few interesting items today already, but I think it's time that we end this off on the Berserk gene. Oh, what's the Berserk gene, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you. In the original Generation 2 games, outside of the ruins of the Cerulean Cave, there is a hidden, exclusive item that brings out the most savage nature of all Pokemon. The leftovers of Mewtwo's genetic experimentation, a creation of truly horrible and mad science. Well shoot, how have I never heard of this, I hear you say? Well, let me tell you why. It sucks. You know the move Swagger? It's that, but on you, not your opponent. Also, it can only be used once. Only once. Yeah, there's probably a reason why it's never put into any games past Gen 2. That reason probably being Game Freak forgot about it, because I'm sure literally everyone else already has. Anyways, I think that'll be it for today. Those are just a few of the weird items in the Pokemon games. Trust me, there are so many more I didn't cover here, so maybe in a future video, I'll continue this topic and we'll talk about even weirder items. I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!